Hello everybody, welcome to Trams TV. I'm here with Sean Boothe, who today was Croydon FC's assistant manager.
That's right.
Quite a stressful day today, I think.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd say stress. FA Vase Cup game is like, it's more excitement than stress. You know, you can't really plan for a cup game. You're playing a team that's not necessarily in the league. They're a step above us. You know, the pressure was on them to actually win today. So I think we acquitted ourselves well. Obviously we went 2-0 down, very lackluster start, you know, very slow start. You know, we have to get on top of that. Slow start, not close enough to our players. You know, they've gone 2-0 up, but as I've said it before, this season we've showed so much resilience, and you know, what was vital today was the goal before half-time from RJ to get us back into it at 2-1. So we had something to hold on to going into the half. You know, the half-time team talk, you know, was constructive. You know, we got our points across. We changed it slightly, we tweaked it slightly, because we didn't really set up for their initial shape. They was playing 3-5-2, you know, so we just released our front three beyond, rather than marking the wing backs. We let them go beyond and just trusted that our full backs would do the job, and it worked. You know, we managed to get into those wide areas. We managed to get into those wide areas early and isolate their defenders, and we created chances, you know.
5 minutes into stoppage time, they equalised. You must have felt gutted at that time.
We did, because second half there was no actual stoppages. There was no injuries, there was no, you know, there was nothing second half. Why, I don't know where the ref gets 5 minutes extra time, honestly. You know, if we look back, probably by the time we look back at the footage, I don't remember there being a stoppage for an injury or anything. So we was a bit perplexed why he's added on that amount of time, and then he's literally blown the whistle after they've equalised. But you know, on the whole, again, we've done it the hard way. But you know, for a great game for the neutral, let's be honest. You know, for a neutral, you know, you get 4 goals, a penalty shootout, lots of action, good goals as well. And we're just happy to be in the next round. Let's be honest. You know, we've got a tie against Hawley.
At the arena as well.
At the arena, so another winnable game. We've beaten Hawley. I know it's pre-season, but we've beaten them. So, you know, that'll be a fearlessly contested. You know, we've got a couple of players in the camp that, you know, really would like to win that game, and you know, we take it forward. And you know, FA Vase, come on, you know, you'd love to dream. Could we get to Wembley? You know, we said that to the boys before the game. You know, it's at your level, it's a legitimate chance of getting to play at Wembley. So why wouldn't you give it your all? So, as I said, coming back from 2-0 down, we'll take that. We'll take that, definitely.
And as I said, there was 5 odd minutes of stoppage time and penalties. Yeah. Had you been training for penalties in training sessions?
Funnily enough, Thursday I called it. I said, because we realised that it was going to go straight into pens. You know, some of the boys were actually practicing before the session. You know, 3 or 4 of the boys were practicing before the session. So it's something we had in mind, but we've got quite confident penalty takers. Even though a couple missed, every one of our players are quite confident with penalties. You know, so it was nothing that was really going to be phased. Like when we chose the numbers, you know, we had about 8 or 9 who wanted to be, you know, one of the first 5 for a pen. So, you know, you don't normally get that. Normally you get, you know, a few that are like, nah, I'm not really on it. But, you know, all of the boys were up for, you know, taking a penalty. I think they was all confidently taken. Things happen. And then when you've got a goalkeeper like Nick, you always stand a fantastic chance of going through. You know, he's a bit of an expert at penalty shootouts. We're confident in him. You know, literally on the sideline, we believe he got his hand to 2. Let's be honest, 2 of theirs that was actually scored, he's got to them. So, you know, you're always in with a shot. I was even when the final whistle went, I was confident that we'd go through on penalties, and that's the truth.
So we've got Hawley next in the FA Vase.
Yep.
But before that, we've got Westside on Wednesday night. Looking forward to that.
Looking forward to it. It's a very good test. I think 2 important games coming up. We've got Westfield and then we've got Larkfield. So I think, you know, we'll look at it, and I think the boys, this will be a true test of of how far we've come as a unit, because at the end of the day, even though we retained quite a few players from last season, there's a lot of new players that are integrating. But the dressing room, the atmosphere is fantastic. You know, the celebrations well renowned, but genuinely the dressing room is together. You know, the young boys, you know, Jason, everyone celebrated with him for his goal because they know he's been patient, he's been on the bench, you know, but he comes off the bench with the right attitude, you know, and everyone's together, senior players, young players, like everyone's on it. And you know, to be honest, a lot of the senior players, they expect more. We expect more of each other, you know, even as a management group. We don't rest on our laurels any week. We pick everything apart. Like today, you know, it's a glorious day, we've done well, but we'll still pick it apart and say we can do better there, here or there. So, you know, it's positive, it's going in the right direction. And I think these next 2 games will be a testament to how far we've come.
Good to see that Croydon FC are going in the right direction. Yeah. Sean Boothe, thank you very much.
Thank you.